DNA test confirmed he was not the biological father, but financially and emotionally, he still wanted to take care of the child he considered his son.
And a child needs...
A lot of men who go for non-black women are getting the bottom of the barrel.
What? If a man wanted me to be their girlfriend, with what I know now, and if I wasn't married, I would say all expenses paid.
Welcome back to More to Life.
5, 6, 7, 8. Baby daddies, are you ready for court? Cause I need you to pay your child support. Baby daddies, are you ready for court? Cause I need you to pay your child support. You thought you had it made in the shade, living with your girl. I said, no ma'am, I got his whole world. It is his daughter, and to her, you come second place. Sis, don't make me take off this lace. All I want.
That is one scary woman.
Alright, cool song. I like the song. But why you gotta take off your lace? What is it the girls for? Why would you take off your lace to fight that man's girl? So hood, but I like the song though.
You to do is pay your child support. Never mind, I will see you in court. Hey! I will see you in court. Hey! I will see you in court. Baby daddies, make your payments. Stop making excuses for number one. Let's go.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
Oh man, this is bugged out. But do I like the jingle? Yes, I do. I can't even lie. It's ghetto, but great jingle. Catchy. I like it. Is it necessary? No, but the levels they stoop to for TikTok.
Don't do TikTok.
It's crazy. Let me go on to the next one.
When Kenneth's girlfriend got pregnant, he could not have been any happier.
Yeah, I was the happiest man in the world. It was a wonderful sight. He had the blue eyes, and, you know, I was happy.
Kenneth adored the little fella, trusted his girlfriend, and thought nothing of the next step.
And we already know what it's about right here. Man proven not to be biological father. State demands he pay child support. Now, you already hear, I had to stop it because we already hear that the man is excited. He's not thinking his woman is for the streets, right?
Just sleeping with Sloan.
She's sleeping with you?
That girl sleeps with everybody.
Like, man, that's my son. I'm ready to raise him. Doing what a good man would do, right? You see him with the kid, taking pictures with him. This is sad, man. I don't know what I would do. But let's continue.
She convinced me that the child was mine. I was there to deliver the baby, so I signed the birth certificate.
Kenneth and his girlfriend got along great till they didn't and broke up.
And that's where she got him.
I didn't see it coming.
He signed that birth certificate. It's almost like when a baby's born, right? You got to get that DNA test in some cases. It's wild. Like, it's almost like you can't trust your wife, especially in the States, right? It's like, okay, I want to make sure, because then this could happen. You sign that birth certificate, that's your child. That's your child. You was there, even if that's you didn't sign it. You're still there. She's living with you under your roof. You're liable. Crazy, but that's the law.
Only meeting when Kenneth came to see the child.
And then whatever he needed. And then when he came over, I took care of whatever he needed. And that's how it went.
About 2 years after their breakup, after another argument, his ex blurted out some news.
That's when she told me that he was not my son. I didn't know what to say. I didn't say nothing at that time.
Kenneth says a DNA test confirmed he was not the biological father, but financially and emotionally, he still wanted to take care of the child he considered his son.
And a child needs, especially a boy.
Ah, man, why did you do it, bro? Why? Why?
You are so soft.
Why? This is why women keep doing this. She obviously didn't care. I guess the other guy's still around somewhat because she left you, probably ran back to him, and he's there. He's willing to take care of the kid. I'm sure he is, or she would have said that. And he still wants to take care of the kid? Man, cut your losses.
He needs a father figure. And I made a deal with God that I would stand by his side no matter what.
But then another curveball. The baby's biological father, since the mother was getting government assistance, the state decided to come after Kenneth for mandatory child support to pay that money.
You signed the birth certificate, he is now yours. You have to pay.
Kenneth's reply?
I'll help her when I can. But I don't want somebody telling me that I have to pay every week or you're going to go to jail. And that's what's going to happen. If I can't pay, I go to jail for a kid that's not mine.
Well, Howard, a DNA test shows Kenneth is not the father, but he signed the birth certificate. Does he have to pay mandatory child support?
No, but he has to go to court to get a judge to sign a judicial order that says Kenneth is no longer the legal father of the child. Once that is done, he has to show that to the Department of Revenue, and then they will leave him alone.
Sounds simple, but it's not.
The first step would be to file a petition to disestablish paternity.
Dara Schottenfeld offered to help Kenneth get his name off the birth certificate so he does not have to pay mandatory child support.
I wanted to do what was right, and what he's facing right now isn't right, and I wanted to help him. It's something that I take great pride in. I find it to be a real privilege to be able to help people.
Kenneth is grateful for Dara. As for his ex, not so much.
I regret her. Yes, I do. I regret the day I met her, but it is what it is.
Woo! Man. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter what community it's in. This clearly shows if you're a guy that's marriage-minded, you have to be very careful in the States. And this guy here, sad situation, obviously, she didn't care. And she was spiteful, right? Why would you get him, a year probably passed? The kid looked like he was a year old, maybe a year and a half, 2. And say, oh, the kid is not yours anyway. But it shows, doesn't matter what community it's in, it happens.
If you want to date outside of your race, fine. If you want to go overseas to find your soulmate, that's cool. Just like Dr. Umar Johnson said, and yes, he may have certain antics that I might not agree with, but he kind of is right. A lot of men who go for non-black women are getting the bottom of the barrel. So when I see a whole bunch of manosphere, red pill content from the black community, I don't care about what you do, but to sit here and put down people that look like you, that's pretty much cooning. If you notice, only a certain type of man will sit here and say, well, these black women only like thugs and this and that and the third. Look at who they are and how they carry themselves. 9 times out of 10, they're typically incels or men who have a disdain for black women.
And then women say passport bros are doing what they do because of black women. But this has been happening for years. You see what she's doing? This has been done for so many years. Even down to Tyler Perry movies, right? Where it's always some guy that's doing wrong, cheating or something like that. Always showing men in the worst light. Now, her here. When the guys that are broken are the guys you shouldn't be dealing with anyway. And a neat woman like this, they really think majority of guys are like that because the guys they're dealing with. The guys all the women want. So yeah, it's them. But the guys that are not like that, oh yeah, they figured it out. They're gone. And I'm proud of those brothers for doing so.
If a man wanted me to be their girlfriend, with what I know now, and if I wasn't married, I would say all expenses paid. Okay, if you're not going to propose, that's fine. $10 million placed in my account right now. Because if I'm going to be your girlfriend for a year, that's going to really lower my mate value and you're going to build yourself up.
And as for drugs, well, drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs.
So transfer $10 million into my account.
What? Did she say lower my mate value and build your value up?
And I'll think about being your girlfriend for a year. That's how much I would say for each year, if I ever even did it. Because it's so highly degrading for a woman.
Man, and looking at her, right? You would expect her to be like a model. 10 million to your bank account? These women bumped their head. But this is it, guys. This is the value women are putting on themselves. And then when guys do what? Jump on that plane, go across seas, and things working on your favor, and guys are living in other countries for $1,000 a month, and realize, wow, my life has been upgraded. Wow, I'm at peace. Wow, I'm so motivated. Wow, I'm so driven. That's when guys finally realize that it's more to life than dealing with a woman back home. See you next video.